So I know I'm in a little bit of a different area today, but that's just because I'm recording at a different time of day, and I don't want the downstairs what's going on. The people are cooking now, people are home, and I didn't want like that noise to kind of interfere with the video. So I'm recording from I guess the middle room of the house. We just painted it white, so. But that being said, hi guys. Last time I talked to you, I definitely I was sick, and now I feel a ton better. So I recorded this video already, but I didn't like the way it turned out, so I'm re-recording it. And basically what I talked about in that video was like living life when you're unemployed, because it's so hard. Like, I had always been working since I was 16. My first job was at Target. Then after that, I left Target and I went to Fridays. After Fridays, I left and I went to my last job. And that was a 6-month contract. And they didn't keep me past the 6 months. But I was at Target. I was at Fridays for like 6.5 years. So I've always been working. And I had like other jobs alongside of those jobs. So it was nothing for me to work two jobs at a time. So literally from July 1st all the way till today, which is like November, whatever, it's the 9th, the 10th, it's the 10th. I've been out of a job, and it's hard. And I definitely learned some things from not working, that I'm definitely going to take forward when I do start working again. Like, the first thing I know, or that I learned, was how important it is to have a savings account. Like, and not just, a little bit of extra money in case, you want to, buy something big later, or in case, something happens with your car. Like, no, you need a real life savings account. That way, especially if you're on your own, or you're out of college, because if you don't have a job, like, you never know how long you're going to be unemployed for. You need to possibly be able to live off of your savings. And if you only have like $500 in your account, like, you're not going to go really far. And there is no guarantee that, another job is going to hire you within, a month. When I go get my other job, I have a plan on saving, not just dumping money into my savings account, but I'm working towards amount of my savings account, and I'm working towards goals with my savings. So that was, I think, really one of the most important things that I learned about during my time being unemployed, is how to save and how important real adult savings really is. Second thing that I really learned being unemployed is that it is a truly humbling experience. Like, so either you can humble you or life will humble you, and you have to decide which one is going to be. Because when being unemployed, like, I didn't realize how highly I thought of myself until I had to go apply for unemployment. Because my mom was like, look, I don't know where you think you're going to get this money from, because I still had to pay car insurance. Like, bills don't stop just because you're unemployed. Like, and I took my merry little time applying for unemployment, because I'm like, I don't need unemployment. Like, I'm going to have a job. It's not hard for me to find a job. I'm always working. Like, I'll have a job in 2 weeks. So by the time I finish applying for unemployment, like, I'll have a job. So I applied and applied and applied and applied, and no one was calling me back. Like, no one was checking for your girl. And I was like, so Mom, what about this unemployment? Like, what were you saying? So I went online, I sat down, I filled out my unemployment. I've been making pretty decent money at my last job, so they were paying me a pretty, good amount so that I could pay all my bills, which is literally all the money I had left. Like, I couldn't do anything. I couldn't shop. I couldn't buy things. I could barely buy a pack of gum if I wanted to. Like, I literally had just enough for bills and maybe gas to get anywhere that I had to go in an emergency. But I didn't really have money for anything. Like, I had to learn self-control. Walking past things, being like, no, you can't have that. I had to learn how to deal with my emotions, because I had, like, I use retail therapy. Like, if I'm upset, I go buy something. And I had to really be like, nope, you're upset. You can't buy nothing. You got to find another way to deal with your emotions, because you can't buy nothing. So I did, and I had to learn how to be an adult and deal with my problems without my credit card in my hand. Ooh, what else did I learn being unemployed? It was humbling. I had to learn how to be an adult. I had to learn how important savings was. But one thing it really did allow me to do was actually just start this channel, because I've always wanted to start a YouTube channel. I've been debating this whole thing for about 5 years, and I finally sat down, turned on my camera, because I was like, you don't got nothing else to do. It's not like you got a job. So I was able to sit down and really cultivate this channel. And, even now, like, I'm learning better ways to make videos, learning things about lighting and angles, and better ways to record, and I'm trying to make content that I appreciate and that you guys appreciate. So that way, when I go back to work and I come, I can still come on YouTube, and I have a formula that I can work from. But yeah, so if you are unemployed, don't underestimate the time that you may be unemployed for. If you are employed, I would implore that you save. No job is guaranteed. Make your lunch instead of, buying lunch, or maybe you don't need that one thing. Maybe you need to, see how many times you're doing certain things. Like, stop going to the movies every Friday. Stop going out to eat. Stop doing certain things. You don't need another lipstick. You don't need, a lot of things that we do waste our money. Save it, because you never know when you're going to need it. So that is really all I have to say in that matter. As far as not having a job, and if the things that I felt were the most important in me right now that I learned, if that sentence made sense. But that's it. I hope you guys are having a lovely fall. We will talk in the next video. Bye.